in the way. This is a pretty good hand. Keep it. Yeah, it seems really weird that they wouldn't have fired for a while. One of them said 801, though. It was in the middle, so it was really strange. Okay. So nothing this turn. They didn't even play a land on their first turn? Is that what just happened? Whoa, hi kitty. And they're playing a Mox Opal, so they're probably Affinity, right? Sorry, trying to see around the cat. Alright, we're gonna play Master. Chris, you're sitting right in front of my screen. Can you scoot to here? And then I can play around you? No, apparently not. They're in step. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we want to play Rejury this turn and hit for 3. So we'll land Mutavault. I don't know what's going on the other side of the field. I was leaning because the cat, Christopher Robin, was right in front of the screen that I'm looking at. He's now sitting off to the side, so I think we're safe. Can you guys hear me? My thing keeps making weird sounds, so I wasn't sure. Thank you. What happened? Like, why would they keep a no-land hand? What? So, Mox Opal is all we saw. Does that mean it's Affinity? Probably. Which means we want... Oops, not that. Oh, crap. I should put Tidebinder in here. I do not want that one. Alright, so we don't want Sig. We want Vapor Snack. Spell Pierce is really good because we don't want Cranial Plating to land. Right, that's what I was thinking. Oh, cat. He's like right in my vision here. He's really goofy. Okay, so if it's Affinity, we need to be quick. I don't have much to change against Affinity just because we're not likely to win anyway. So I'm going to bring Dismember and take out the Master of Waves because they're 4. And I brought in Vapor Snag and Spell Pierce and took out Sig. Oh, hi. You are really a problem tonight, Christopher. Here, see now? You're on camera and everyone else can see you. Right here, see? In my way. Love bug. Alright, so we're gonna assume it's Affinity and go with this. Aether Vial. This isn't fantastic against Affinity. It's not fast enough. But can we risk going down to 6? Because this is maybe better than any 6 we might get. So we turn 1 Aether Vial, turn 2, hopefully draw land into Silvergill. Turn 3, If nothing else, we'll play Silvergill off the Vial and hopefully play Master. So yeah, definitely Affinity now. Whoa! Ancient Stirrings? They went to get Llanowar Wastes. I still have no idea what's happening here. Alright, so Island, Vial, go. It's Lantern control? Okay. Pierce the bridge? What's the bridge? Oh, right, Ensnaring Bridge. Creatures with power greater than the number of cards in your hand can't attack. Oh, yeah, I definitely need to snag that. So the cat is following my mouse. Over here. Pithing Needle. He's gonna name Aether Vial. Oh my goodness, Christopher. So if y'all are talking to me in chat, there's a cat in front of it, so I'm not gonna reply right now. But it's better than him being in front of the game, so sorry. He's trying to catch my mouse cursor. So yeah. I'm not allowed to, right? Oh, I can't use its activated ability? Okay. Of course, so I draw an Aether Vial, so I can do nothing. Chris, don't eat my mouse. Alright, so we're just gonna pass the turn, because we can't use the Aether Vial, we didn't draw land. Okay. I don't have Spell Pierce anymore, he took it. That's a problem. Alright, so we got a land. Too bad he took Spell Pierce. We can't do anything about these artifacts. Silly cat. I think we just need to start hitting him with stuff. So we're going to play Silvergill, reveal Master. Okay. Yeah, Hurgle's Recall would be good here, and many Merfolk decks do run it. But I'm not running Hurgle's Recall. Because generally you play Affinity and you lose, and then you go win the rest of your matches. Which is good enough. Pyrite Spellbomb deals 2 damage to target creature or player for red. Sacrifice it to draw a card. A second Ensnaring Bridge? So, greater than the number of cards in your hand. So, which is currently 1, so I can't attack. Alright, what do we draw? We got an island. Oh, come on, Chris. You're slowing me down. Alright. So, I need to play. Alright, here you go. Go on. Sorry about that, guys. Play my Rejury. Reveal the same guy. Alright, we got Curse Catcher who could, in theory, attack. And since we can't use Aether Vial, we'll pass turn. Yeah, so I'm not going to play any of my lords because I need to be able to attack. I need him to not have cards in his hand, or I need him to have cards in his hand. And there's no way he's going to have 3 or 4 cards. So I need a whole bunch of small creatures with 1 or 2 power in order to hit him at all. Always yield? No. Okay. So we have Spreading Seas. So we can do that. He needs red for this, so I could cut him off red. Although this is any color, right? I'm gonna kill the Academy Ruins. Alright, so Spreading Seas, Academy Ruins. Alright, and then now we got a Harbinger. If we'd gotten a land, I would have probably have Phantasmal Image the Curse Catcher so that I could attack. Which is just kind of strange. But we still might be able to get them, hitting them one at a time. I also wish I could use my Aether Vial. I could have brought it in then too. Alright, so now we Spell Pierce. So, Phantasmal Image, we're going to copy Curse Catcher. And then we're holding Spell Pierce for the next big scary thing that happens. Attack with all 1 of my creatures. They have so many cards on their field and they're doing nothing. I mean, they're stopping me from doing stuff, I guess, but... So we don't want to play that. We could play Harbinger, hoping that he ends up keeping 2 cards in his hand, but we're not interested in any of these lords here, and he's not got any creatures out. So I think we'll go ahead and attack first. Really changes the strategy. So he's killing my Phantasmal Image with his Spell Bomb. Alright. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and play Harbinger. Just so that if he has 2 cards in his hand, we can hit for as much as possible. And pass the turn. Oh, jeez. And Spell Pierce is nothing this late in the game. So he's got 4, 5 mana available. Well, we'll start with this, in case he messes up or misclicks or decides it's not worth it or something. But, I mean, there's no reason for me to lose my Spell Pierce also. So I'll just resolve. That sucks. Oh well. So I effectively wiped my board. Jeez. Alright, so now we can play... We need to play a creature. We can play one Lord, but we can't play two. And he has no cards in hand, so we're probably never going to get to attack. Alright, so we're going to play a 2-mana one so that we can hold up Spell Pierce. Is their deck like mostly... I won game one, so conceding is probably the right choice. That's what I was thinking. Alright, so against Lantern Control, I need little guys that get in underneath his other stuff, right? I don't have... I probably want Swan Song because I need to counter those things before they get bad. Monastery Siege would not necessarily be bad because their Pyroclasm and all that stuff costs more. Yes, Tech Edge comes very good. Alright, Ragery can come out. They're not running creatures, so Dismember's no good. Well, Swan Song will hit the Pithing Needle, and it will hit that bridge, and it'll hit a whole bunch of stuff that I think is pivotal for their deck, so it's worth having it in my hand as it's a potentially dead card to stop the things when I need to stop them. Sig is good here because we're taking our time, so we just need all of the cards we can get. So Sig and Monastery Siege come in. And honestly, our lords aren't as good, which is very weird. Oh crap! Swan doesn't hit artifacts! I forget that all the time. Darn it. Okay, so those are out. So Phantasmal Image, probably. No, Phantasmal Image helps because I could do another little guy. So probably 2 lords. I don't know that much about Lantern Control. Alright, so let's just try to get in there, stop him from being able to do his important stuff. Snag is... Okay, so you're saying Lord's good, Snag is bad? Oh, of course Snag is bad. He's not running any creatures. So let's bring in Regery again. Harbinger's not as good as Regery, so let's bring that in. And we're running out of time, so I'm going to do that. Ah! Alukid's Zombie. Thanks for following me. Sorry, I butchered your name. Yes, I'd like to play first. Okay. Oh, this is great. Okay, so Curse Catcher and Silvergill start beating down early here. This is really good. Yeah, that's what I ended up going with. I put Regery in instead of Master because Master costs 4. A Lucid Zombie. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Thanks for following me. A Lucid Zombie. Okay. That doesn't hurt me that bad. I don't think. Alright, we could... We could Spreading Seas the Glimmer Void so we can only tap for blue. Or we could Silvergill here. I think I just need to play power, so Silvergill will reveal a Curse Catcher. The first game, all I saw was a Mox Opal, and he had like 4 turns. Okay, so I don't draw that one, I draw the next one instead. Alright, that's fine. That's true, Academy Runes is what I would want to use Seize on. So we'll go ahead and just start hitting him. Alright, so there's what the deck's named after. They play with the top card revealed, and he can tap and sacrifice it to make me shuffle. But he has something else that lets me mill the spell, so he can control what I'm drawing. That's okay, I think my hand is good enough. Okay, so this is his end step. Okay. So I drew my vial. So now my library's tiny? What? That is true. Seize becomes, they can mill one thing and then I get the next thing. Alright, but we want to play a land and then probably Curse Catcher and Lord. Or I could do Vial and Lord. But I think we just need to get the Curse Catcher on the field. So, swing for 5 this way. And then hope we can get there faster than he can do anything about it. Oh, yep. Your turn. See, now his library got tiny too, so he's got Spells Kite. Not great, but I can... Oh, and I can't cut him off red because that's stupid Glimmer Void. Whatever, I can't do it. I guess... No, it's an artifact. I couldn't have Curse Catchered it. 5 mana to bridge. Okay. Alright, so you're gonna let me draw Aether Vial? Yeah, he's not threatened by it. Foxpo, thank you for following me. Alright, so here I think Spreading Seas to try to get that Mutavault, which he probably won't let me. So any color or red or green? Probably any color. Are you going to let me draw my Mutavault or get some random card that hopefully would be a Lord? So he let me draw Mutavault because he was more worried about a Lord. Alright, so we're playing that this time for sure. That way we can start hitting with it next time. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. At least we got the spell bomb off the field. And it's still 4 damage. Now you can bet he's not going to let us draw this Lord. I know, it would have been fantastic if he had milled my Mutavault, but I understand that Mutavault is better than many of the cards in my deck. Yep. Phantasmal Image. Not as good because my Lord is dead, but that's okay. I can copy the Mutavault, make it hard to target. He's got a Glimmer Void on top. He's missing land drops too. That Curse Catcher on top there, so. I think casting Silvergill is going to be our better bet. Or copying Silvergill, I mean, with the Phantasmal Image. Because I need to draw that card. See what I get. I should have done that before I played a land. I didn't think far enough ahead, which gets really dangerous. So I do get Curse Catcher, and there's another one. So we can afford Curse Catcher. And to turn Mutavault into a creature. And then we can attack with everybody. This is looking not too shabby, but I'm not going to assume they don't have anything up their sleeve. So 2, 4, 6 damage. That's good. Destroy target artifact or enchantment as controller gains 4 life. He's killing my Spreading Seas. I guess so he can get any color. Because I'm not running... I mean, I have those couple... The Aether Vial is my only artifact. Alright. I guess, yeah, he wants to gain life. Okay, so I got... That's where my 4 came from. Oh, I won! Yay! I mean, I had him. If he didn't draw what he needed, then, you know, I got it. So that's awesome! Woohoo! So let's go play another one.